going on? Is Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale. I actually just deleted my last video that uploaded about 2 or 3 hours ago. Hate doing that. It was a lot of fun talking to Morton about these this level change, which actually has turned out to be a really big deal in a very bad way. So I couldn't stand by everything that I said in my video where I was just kind of having a conversation about level 14 with Morton. So just in case you don't know anything about what is going on right now, let me start from the beginning. Earlier today, we announced that level 14 is coming in Clash Royale. As you can see on the screen right now on my Twitter account, I tweeted out level 14 cars and tower upgrades coming. Now, your tower upgrades, that's going to be, you know, all the experience you've ever gained is going to retroactively go towards upgrading your King Tower level, okay? However, not your cars. Way more to come on that in just a moment. Level 13s will have all XP learned. Well, I already said that. Experience from 13 to 14 is the same from 12 to 13, so 80,000 experience. Princess Tower, max HP, you can see the damage in the King Tower as well. So that's the news. Now, in a vacuum here, I know I'm in the minority, but whatever, I own my opinion. In a vacuum, I actually like level 14. As I've been saying for a long, long time, though, bring something else to the table, and that remains to be seen. Of course, the entirety of the update in terms of all the new content coming has not been released yet. So certainly withhold your judgment on, you know, the overall concept of level 14. But suffice it to say, I believe, and I always have believed that, or not always, but the last year or two, believe that there needs to be something in the end game, something interesting, compelling in the end game. So level 14 is fine as long as it's not just a level, as long as there's, you know, comes more elements to the game. So again, stay tuned to the rest of the sneak peek, see if you like that stuff. If you don't like that stuff, let me know in those comments. However, there's something way bigger to talk about right now. This is what I did not know about, so I apologize to you guys. I should have done more due diligence, but it wasn't until after this information, after this tweet went live, but 2 hours later, that I actually spoke to somebody from Royale API, from my good friend Alpi. So basically, it came to my attention that before you start reading in the background, let me try to explain it to you, then we'll kind of go through it in a more granular way. So let me, big picture here, big picture. We have Slash Royale going on right now, which is an amazing event, right? It's starting to feel a little bit scammy, and I hate to use the S word. I really do, because I don't think that, I mean, everything that I know about everybody that I know at Supercell and, you know, all the teams that I've met, it doesn't feel like they would, you know, do this purposefully, but it's really hard to deny what it looks like in terms of just the optics on this, right? So Slash Royale is causing a lot of players, myself included. I did a couple days ago. I maxed out my cards to level 13, right? The few cards that I hadn't maxed out yet, I maxed them all out, taking advantage of this great event, right? Slashing prices, sounds awesome. However, the problem is we should not be upgrading our legendary and our epic cards right now. It's going to really, really hurt us. I'll show you how much it's going to hurt us in just a moment. But check this out. This is kind of a sheet that Alpi shared with me. Basically, you know, this is legendary cards. Let me break it down for you here. Well, let me just read along with you with Alpi, right? So basically, this is all due to the amount of legendary cards that you spend to get maxed. With the current system, it needs 36 to reach level 13. The new system, you'll need 42 to reach level 14. But there's a catch. When you mix both systems, you end up paying the expensive upgrades to both. For example, you pay 20 to reach level 13, and you also pay 20 to reach level 14. So someone who does, someone who does this might end up spending 56 legendary cards instead of the 42 that were announced. 14 legendaries at 20k gold each is an overcost of 280k gold, and the overcost is higher than the discount they have with Slash Royale, ending at a net negative. And I said, oh man, this is confusing to explain. And I'm thinking, how am I going to explain this to you guys? I will get to the TLDR in a second here. But, you know, suffice it to say here, this is just the basic, it gets even worse. This is a basic explanation. This is this golden card values, not taking into account magic items and star levels as well. So I said, safe to say, if you're level 13, and this is like kind of the TLDR right now, if you're level 13, you have not used your magic items, etc. to upgrade any cards during Slash Royale, do not do it. You won't get overflow, you're better off waiting, and even more than that, even more so than that, it's going to cost you more. You're going to end up using more resources if you upgrade right now to level 13 legendary and epic cards in Slash Royale. So Slash Royale right now, check it out. This is the most important part of our conversation. It's important to mention, it is rarity dependent. So commons and rares, you're actually better off. Rares are almost a wash. Commons, you are better off upgrading during Slash Royale. But Slash Royale, if you upgrade any of your cards, you're A, wasting your magic items. You're B, also incurring a higher cost. You're throwing away resources if you're doing it right now, right before this major update with level 14 King Tower in cards, right? You're going to be paying 9% higher for legendary or for epics and 22% higher for legendaries. And legendaries are so expensive, that's going to really add up per card, right? So this is from Royale API as well, right? Card upgrade strategy. Go to the second paragraph here. Interestingly, cards that hadn't been upgraded and were at level 12s or below can have excess cards due to the now lower upgrade requirements, resulting in an overflow into the level 14 progression. This means that players who didn't upgrade their cards can now be closer to meeting the material level 14 requirements than a fully maxed out player. So fully maxed out players are at a disadvantage in this new system, in the way that they're doing this. I'm really disappointed with this information, guys. I mean, look at this one too. This is going to put it even more black and white for you guys. Check this out. If you have a maxed account, or at least some maxed cards, you are losing. This is 252 legendary cards, 5,510 epic cards. You guys can see it. This is how much you're losing in this new system being added to the game. So it feels incredibly dirty. And I owe you all an apology too for for releasing a video being really keen on level 14, which I am in a vacuum. I like level 14 if they're like I said in the beginning of the video, if they're bringing a lot of new dynamics to the game, which again, there's more coming to this update. You guys will see, and you guys can evaluate that on your own. But it feels really dirty to have this Slash Royale. You know, what else can you say other than it's getting us to use all our resources? I mean, we thought we'd be dumb if we weren't using our resources. At least I did, right? I was in the hospital all last week. I came out from the hospital and I didn't even see like the news about Slash Royale. I was just not keeping up on my messages. And then I saw it, right? I finally saw Slash Royale. I'm like, heck yeah, man. I'm going to upgrade all my star levels. And by the way, star levels will actually be the same. You'll retain your skins, your star levels on cards. For example, if you have a maxed out card and a maxed out star level, but you don't have enough to max out to level 14, you will still have that skin. And then, you know, once you max it out, you can get more star levels if they add them or whatever. But you'll still keep the star levels, is what I'm saying. But anyway, I was excited for Slash Royale. And I was excited to put that video out with Morton. Like, I was really excited about this. And I knew it would be an unpopular opinion, but whatever, who cares, you know? Like, I was waiting for something to be added to the end game. And I knew that once the other shoe dropped, that you guys would see the full breadth of, okay, they're adding more than just a level, right, to the game. And whether or not you like what's coming or don't like what's coming, I mean, a lot of you might not like it. Some of you might like it, you know, I don't know. But there's more coming, right? So I was pretty happy. But man, it's kind of like a gut punch feeling, just to be real with you guys, because not only that, but I was going like back and forth with people like on Twitter and stuff saying that no, level 14 is going to be a good thing. Just wait. But I'm wrong, man. I'm wrong. This is, I don't know if they maliciously did us dirty here, but I feel like they did us dirty, you know? And again, I hate to say that because they're all good people, individuals, you know, that I know at Supercell and on the team. But to create an event that we've never, ever seen anything like it before. Half off everything, just go spend. Now's the time to do it. And then saying, oh, by the way, if you just maxed out a lot of cards, that's going to hurt you. You're going to end up losing a lot of resources, net resources. You saw it right there. It's going to be 22% more expensive to upgrade legendaries if you spent all your resources. It really, it really stings. It really stings. So just being real with you guys, I mean, at the end of the day, it's for me, I'm going to go on with my day, be very happy and, you know, have great conversations, great fun. It doesn't like put me in a funk or anything, but it does raise an eyebrow. And I'm really curious to see how everything's going to play out here. I want to hear from you guys in the comments. You know, I would love to have some guests on the channel, maybe a podcast. Heck, I would love to have Rick or Max or somebody from Supercell maybe speak a little bit more to this stuff. Maybe there's something that we're missing here. Maybe there is a way that we can look at this glass half full, which I always try to do in life. But right now, I just feel pretty crappy about everything. So again, sorry for the first video. I did delete it. Apologies for, you know, not covering every nuance of this update or not doing my due diligence and research ahead of time. So that's totally on me. So I hope you accept my apology there. I will be more careful in the future, and we'll end it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. As always, take care, guys.